Sup, we're here for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council with the Mega Monarch deck profile. I know you guys have been waiting for this. I know some of you have been waiting for this. Some of you absolutely hate this deck. Don't worry, I will show you how to counter it. The deck bricks. That is a natural thing. So if you're playing this online, the deck naturally bricks. It has a high brick rate. I'm just fair warning you, because a lot of people will go and play it like, oh my god, this is so bad because it bricks. I try warning you. Let's go into the deck. 3 Erebus, 2 Caius, 3 Aether, the Heaven Knight, 2 Vanities, 2 Majesties. I prefer Majesty's Fiend, in all honesty, for this format, but Vanities does lock out a lot of decks. The big one being Cosmos. But Majesties, again, Cosmos still have their back row. I'm not even going to deny that. That's still a thing. But Majesties allows you to nullify any monster effect, and you just have to protect them. It's not that hard. I'm going to actually show that off. He's really, really good. 3 Yugiohs and 3 Idea the Heaven Knight. No real defense outside of the original Monarchs from 4th combo, which I'll go into in a minute. 1 for 1, 3 Panditi, 1 Rhoda, 3 Tenacity, 2 Trade-In, 2 MST, 3 Monarchs from 4th, 2 March of the Monarchs, 1 Return of the Monarchs, 2 the Domain of the Legendary Monarch, and 2 the original Monarch. So for those of you who watched the Let's Build It before this, because that should go up first, then you already know this combo if you watched it. If not, I'm going to recite it. So if you've already seen it, you can just fast forward this part by 30 seconds. So, if you have Aether in hand, and you already have a Mega Monarch on the board, or you just like have nothing on the board, you go for the original Monarch, you know, they nullified your Idea of the Heaven Knight, whatever, you bring out the original Monarch. Or if they nullify, you can still do this. You set the Monarch Storm 4th face down. They make Giant play, Cyber Dragon Infinity, they go for Nova. You play Monarch Storm 4th, now you contribute Aether out, because you're going to tribute out your whatever's on field, their monster, and drop Aether to your board, and also get a special summon, which is just disgusting, but it works, and it's just amazing. I feel like a lot of people don't know that combo. Double Trade-In is mainly because the deck bricks, and it does help clear up that 1 for 1 kind of the same thing. You get Idea of the Heaven Knight, because Rhoda is limited. When I originally built the deck, Rhoda wasn't limited. I didn't run the trap card that I ran last time because I felt it was too slow and the deck's powerful enough without it. I focused more on matchups with Vanity's Fiend and Majesties. Majesties mainly for, Mermel. But Vanities, I guess, could be for Mermel too with March of the Monarchs behind it. So there's also that too. Let's show the duels and show how this deck completely works. So I can only get really 2 duels because everyone just kept quitting on me. But this will give you an idea how the deck works. My opponent's playing Aqua Actress, there we go. I always confuse these guys' names, and you could run it without an extra deck, that's perfectly cool, but see, this is what I mean, the deck has like no defense. I could have made a play, but I didn't really want to make the play just yet, so I'm going to MST immediately. Or you can run Twin Twister. If you want to run Twin Twister, you can run Twin Twister, but primarily, I decided not to. I decided against it. So go for Aether. Aether going to bring out Mega Caius. Panditi gets Search. Basically, Panditi, choose 3, and then your opponent has to pick 1 for those of you who are new to Mega Monarchs, and this may be your first time tuning into the channel. I've covered it quite a few times. I actually decided not to play a Dominion because Dominion is not needed at this point. I'm keeping it as a backup for right now in case he has like something to get over my stuff. Apparently he does not, so I'm going to use Dominion. I'm going to use the Aether, bring back Aether. Aether's going to get Idea. I'm sorry, Yugiohs. I actually have 2 summons this time, and I could have made use of the field, but I played really slop. But I'm going to clean it up, don't worry. Here comes the Mega Caius, going to burn that out. Go for the Ebis. Ebis going to send 2, bounce 1, and that's going to be GG right there. Because it's extremely quick, and then, of course, I could just constantly search for more stuff. I could have just played the March. Oh, wait, I already have March. I didn't even need to. So by turn 5, this duel is pretty much done. And again, this is all I can really get, unfortunately, because a lot of people just don't like playing against Mega Monarchs, and I completely understand. Let me just say that much. I completely understand. It's not fun to play against this deck, because this deck doesn't allow you to play Yu-Gi-Oh! But here's the biggest weakness of the deck. I'm going to share it with you guys right now. Even though the deck's extremely quick at what it does, everyone's focusing on Mass Restrict. I'm going to show you something else you can actually use. Fairy Wind, Twin Twister, MST, Dust Tornado. You want to know why? I'm going to tell you why. You either hit March of the Monarchs or you hit Dominion. And there is an actual reason why you hit one of these 2 cards. Nothing else really matters outside hitting these cards. If you need your extra deck and you can get over big monster with Crab King, for example, then don't worry about March of the Monarchs, worry about the field. If you need to, however, if you have Raigeki and an MST or something to destroy back row, then get rid of March of the Monarchs first, play Raigeki, and then lock him out. But then you're going to be in the same situation. So it kind of depends on what you could do against them. Hit them really, really quickly, because they do gain advantage really quickly, and you can make them lose advantage quite a bit. My opponent here is going to take the Max C challenge. He's only going to get one card. And for that one card, I don't know why I didn't attack. I kind of want to see what he could do. He goes for Galaxy Soldier. I'm going to bring back 2 cards just because I can. I don't have the Monarchs 24th combo to do. It looks like he can make it Infinity. That's kind of my guess here. But apparently he can't, unfortunately, which kind of makes me sad. I was kind of hoping he would have made it Infinity, because could have used Galaxy Soldier and got another Soldier and made Infinity. But I don't. Are you even running a second one? Or are you doing like the anime character deck? I'm not quite sure. I want to say anime character deck. No, he had a second one. He could have easily grabbed it and went for Infinity. And then from Infinity... Oh, wait, he couldn't use Infinity. What the fuck am I saying? I'm sorry. He couldn't use Infinity. He needed to draw into an out like MST to get over Dominion. And against Fluffles, pretty much... If you're a Fluffle player, I highly recommend playing MST just so you can use your field, then you can pop everything else. In all honesty, I really do recommend it. That or Twin Twister. Whatever you prefer, run it. Please, for the love of God, run it. You're going to need it at this time. And the same goes for any deck that's really going to count their extra deck. We really just can't get over this deck. Cosmo's really not going to even have an issue with it. But there was a Storm 4th combo I was talking about. Like, you know, I could have just done it on my opponent's turn if I had the other one with me. The one out. Play another Panditi, play the trading, go for vanities. This is lock at this point. So if your opponent does get this, again, MST Raigeki combo, Dark Hole, all great to actually get out of this whole lock. So keep that in mind. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want more Mega Monarch duels, it's going to take me a while because people just rage quit. And by all means, I'm with them. I wouldn't want to play against this either. It's not fun to play against. I know some of you are probably going to hate on me for saying that, but I'm just speaking the truth. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. It's an amazing deck that if you do have the money, it's under $100. You should buy it. You should pick it up if you want to play competitively, if you want to have a good matchup. But there are a lot of weaknesses. Master Restrict does help, but you need to take out the field card as well. You need to take out the March as well. You need to just completely, utterly neuter the deck in that sense. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm out for now, and I'll see you later. Peace.